how many people have been killed by settlers in Palestine since October 7th?
1,000 in the West Bank. 1,000, of course, being a round number. The Israeli attitude is that there are no innocents. This was actually said by a government official. There are no innocents among the Palestinians.
Since October 7th alone, the past 2.5 years, there have been over 1,800 incidents of settler violence and over 870 Palestinians killed by settlers, including 177 children, mostly in the name of acquiring more land, which, because of the help of the army and legal impunity provided by Israeli courts, they've done quite successfully.
يعني الاستيطان الرعوي اللي سيطر على الأراضي بشكل كامل وسواء البؤر أو البؤر الاستيطانية اللي تم السيطرة على التلال.
As we mentioned back in episode 1, Israeli official Ben Gvir, himself an extremist settler, greenlit the mass distribution of military-grade gun licenses to settlers in the West Bank after Hamas's attack on October 7th.
Well, what happened was post-October 7th, Ben Gvir authorized the release of larger numbers of high-caliber firearms, so virtually all the adults in the West Bank would have qualified for a kind of machine gun. So they were just awash with these guns and thinly supervised at best.
He claimed the measure was a self-defense precaution to keep settlers safe from any Hamas-style terror attacks in the West Bank. Of course, no such attack would ever occur. In fact, the opposite happened. The settlers then used these weapons to escalate violence against Palestinians, raising the civilian death toll to a place it had never been before.
وحتى عمليات القتل اللي كانت بشكل مباشر من خلال المستوطنين زادت بشكل مبرر للجانب الإسرائيلي سواء حكومة واستيطان.
The government of Israel is just I don't do a ton of content about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. I do some, but I don't do a ton. And when I do content and people ask me about it, one of the questions that gets asked the most is, well, do you support Israel or do you support Palestine? And my answer to that question is, I support both and neither. Because the governments of these two nations, the Israeli government and Hamas, they both need to go. And the people of the two countries don't deserve this shit that's going on. The government coming in and telling folks, here's a gun. We've changed the laws. You do what the fuck you need to do. You need more land, different house, so forth, so on. Okay. That's the government stepping in and inflaming the situation. And you heard what the gentleman said. We will initiate a confrontation. I don't support the governments of either of these two countries. And I definitely don't support the government that I see coming out of Israel. There are a lot of really good Israeli people, but their government is horrendous. And before you even type it, I get it. Ours ain't much better. Never said it was.